When you are at sea, you should be very careful not to get into a situation like this or this. And these guys have completely forgotten that they are on the high seas. This guy stole a 620-foot yacht from a yacht club, caused some trouble in the bay, and tried to flee. Thankfully, he was apprehended. A life hack on how to destroy a yacht in a matter of seconds. And this barge could not handle the weight of the logs. Wasn't this supposed to be the other way around? The captain of this bunker had a slight miscalculation and rammed into a bridge. When you think you're the main character, but all the action happens behind you. These guys came up with a clever way to get rid of excess weight. And this is why you should slow down when turning a corner. By some miracle, this guy was still in one piece. The ocean is vast, and yet there was still not enough room for the boats to pass each other. At least he had enough time to feel tough, you know, before it all. Are you also jealous of this guy's nonchalance?
Oh my God.
The best way to avoid future outings with your mother-in-law.
Magic.
When you are a boat that's always dreamt of being a car, so you do your best to blend in. Watch what happens when a ship is caught in a 9-point storm. I can't even operate one boat. This guy is going down the river on 6 boats all at once. The captain of this ship freaked out a little about the parking. The boat set off on a journey of its own when all the passengers and crew got out. You would need to add something like 100 yards to the tow rope to get it back. The idea behind it was pretty stupid, but A+ for trying. The captain overestimated the height of this bridge, and this is the result. The most epic sinking I've ever seen. Doesn't look like this guy is cut out to be a drinks server. The driver of this boat clearly missed the lesson on parallel parking. Due to a magnitude 8 storm, 11 cargo containers ended up in the Indian Ocean. And the crew of this vessel managed to overlook the wind turbine. I don't think this guy is ever getting invited on a boat ride again. I don't think this guy stands any chance of becoming an acrobat. Maybe jet skis are not for everyone. The rough sea was a real test for the passenger, almost causing it to capsize. And here, everything started off so well, but something went wrong. Watch what can happen to the boat because of the strong winds. This sailboat turned into an amusement park ride for this guy.
Oh, it's really low today. Oh my.
What were they hoping to achieve? And this wave treated the boats like bowling pins and got a strike. The sailboat did not notice the tow line, and everything could have ended very badly if not for the excellent maneuver from the captain of the towing ship. This girl accidentally discovered a new talent within herself. This girl tied her kayak, but it didn't help.
I want to break free.
I suspect that his driving is not much better. And this boat was sucked in by the engine of the larger ship. Watch how dangerous an unmanned, out-of-control motorboat can be. And this is the moment an Iranian ship sank due to being overloaded. When you really want to go to a water park, but there isn't one in your city. Have you ever seen a seaplane being transported? Why is this cute little half car so funny to watch? When you try to push the boat out and end up in the water yourself. Watch this drifter of the year.
Oh, yeah.
If you ever wondered how your car is transported on a ferry, take a look.
Bud Light presents.
If anyone knows why they cut off the bow, tell us in the comments.
Charge, forcing every last musical note into submission. Auto-tune and MP3s maybe.
A fisherman in this boat fell asleep, got hooked on the cable, and crashed into the towed ship. This girl got lucky just once.
Oh my God! Wow!
A cargo container ship may rock side to side even in a relatively calm sea due to the shape of its hull. When you had hoped for a nice boat ride but got the exact opposite.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Expectation, reality. Something tells me that the boat will never reach its destination, especially with a driver like this. This guy was so scared of the shark that he became its dinner after puncturing the side of his boat with a rod. Dozens of tourists ended up in the water after their boat capsized and sank. A 35-foot boat broke loose from a tow rope on one of the road turns and caused thousands of dollars worth of damage by crashing into a house. Luckily, no one was home at the time. Using Google Earth, a mysterious block of ice over 400 feet in length has been discovered in Antarctica. Much like a cruise ship lying on its side and covered with a layer of ice. The appearance of this ship in the permafrost zone is yet to be explained. And here is a collision between a Turkish bulk carrier and a Vietnamese cargo ship in the waters of Singapore, after one of the ships deviated from the course. As a result, the smaller ship began to sink and the crew had to be evacuated. A jet ski ran aground, at which point jumping into the water was not the worst decision. That's why you shouldn't ride a jet ski in a storm. The hull of this 223-foot cargo ship cracked and water got inside. Take a look at what it led to. And this is how they test a lifeboat. Might be safer just to stay on the ship. This is the footage of a wreck of a bulk carrier Arvin in the Black Sea off the coast of Turkey on the 17th of January 2021. The vessel is bouncing on the waves and in literal minutes, a part of it simply breaks off. And here's what happens when you use a crane in windy conditions.
Это хорошо еще не в рот, блядь. Ой, ой, ой! Ебать копать! Ебать копать! Зафиксируй!
They couldn't drift apart in the Singapore waters. Check out the force with which the vessel loaded with fuel crashed into the tanker. Here's what it looks like when you wave goodbye to 5 million Russian rubles. But the owner of this yacht got lucky. He got an insurance payout.
Yeah, I'm lucky.
When you enable cruise control and decide to chill out. And these two ships couldn't quite avoid each other in the open waters. That's what you'd call a lucky parking spot. On February 28, 2019, a captain who had a little too much to drink steered the Russian cargo ship Seagrand into the Gwangan-daegyo Bridge in Busan, South Korea. In the footage, you can see the ship collide hard with the bridge, causing cars to suddenly stop. Have you ever heard a cargo ship crash into a pier? This is the sound of an anchor breaking off. I hope these photos were worth sinking the boat. This cruiser collided with an underwater reef and got stuck on top of a rock. During the 12-hour rescue mission, the tide receded and the boat was marooned 10 feet above the water level. This waterfall looks hella impressive. That's all for today. Be sure to subscribe to never miss the best videos.